prototype sports cars are running this weekend at the iconic LeMans circuit. They're also part of iRace. One of the key people bringing these cars into iRace is Bob Townsend. Bob's son, Josh, is driving the LSR Mark II this weekend. Let's catch up with the guys to get the lowdown. Well, hello Josh and Bob, and welcome to the Independent Race Series. You've got a fantastic looking car here, and can you explain to us how it differs from your more traditional sports car, apart from the obvious physical differences?
Well, it's a little bit different in that it's powered by a Suzuki motorcycle engine as opposed to a car engine, which is what you expect in a race car. But because this car is so light, the power that's generated from that standard motorcycle engine really gives it enormous speed. And with the ground effects that are built into the car, Joshua is able to keep the momentum through the corners and drive the car really to its absolute limit all the time.
Joshua, how do you feel about driving your father's prized possession this weekend?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's good for something Dad and I to get out and do together. We've always followed motorsports together, so it's good to once again be driving with Dad on the tools. Very fortunate position for me to drive and have my dad beside me and helping me out, so something I'm very thankful of, and very thankful that it's in such a fast car as well. It's something as high performance as this.
The car came about from your experiences in America with Mike Devins and Clark Lincoln, so can you explain how it came to Australia?
I was invited to go to Road Atlanta and drive the sister car, or the prototype of this car, a few years ago. I originally bought the Mark I link speed from Clark Lincoln some time ago and bought that car into Australia. After we sold that car, Clark invited me to come and try the new Mark II, the improved version if you like. And if someone invites you to drive a race car at a great track like Road Atlanta, you only need a heartbeat to say yes, I'm on my way. So I was very fortunate to have that opportunity, and as soon as I drove the car I knew this is something that we have to have out here.
So what sort of speeds are you actually getting to in the car today?
I'm pretty sure we'll have to have a look at the data, but I'd say probably around 200 or so. We have been up over that at some of the more flowing circuits. But the big thing about this car is how fast it goes through the turns. It's not so much the top speed, it's the fact that you can keep your right foot pinned right through the turns because of the downforce that the car has beneath it. So that's the main thrill, going through the turns as fast as we do.
And you're still swapping testing data with your partners in the US, I believe. Yes,
we are. Their sister car is actually at Road America in Elkhart Lake in Wisconsin this weekend. They'll collect an awful lot of data from that fabulous track, and similarly we'll collect the data from our car from this weekend and we'll send it across to Mike, and he can make comparisons as to what's going on. We've been very careful to make sure that we both run on the same spec of tyre, we both use the same data capture system, etc. So it's very easy to compare the two.
And how has your experience been overall this weekend at Morgan Park?
I've had a really good time. In some ways the track is a lot different to what we've tried with this car so far. It's a lot tighter, it's a lot twistier. It's pretty hard yakka after 10 laps or so with so many gear changes. But it's a good circuit, and it's a track that you can really attack. So with this type of car and the grip that we have afforded to us, it does make for good fun.
I believe you're also hoping to rent out the car to anyone who's interested in it.
The car is available for lease for anyone who wants to try the thrill of these types of car, and that's one of the reasons why we brought the car into the country, for people to be able to see how fast they can go with a real value for money proposition. These cars don't cost a lot of money. Some of the cars we race against do cost a lot of money to go slower than us. So we want to give people the opportunity to say, here's the latest technology from America, step in and have a try, see what you think.
So how can people get involved in the LeMans sporting field?
Look, it's fairly easy really. Obviously one of the things that you can do is be talking to Rod Dale and the team at iRace, because they put on a fantastic show. We're happy to be involved in the series, but there are now this type of racing in every state of Australia, so it's not difficult to get involved, and it doesn't have to be all that expensive. It can be quite cost effective.
Now Bob, you sponsor the category with your Austbrokers Coast to Coast company, so I guess the obvious question is, do you insure your car?
Look, surprisingly yes I do. Thanks very much to the hard-working people at Austbrokers Coast to Coast and our good friends in our associated company Latitude Marine. We do have the opportunity to provide competition car cover, so that when I'm towing this home tonight, I've got the safety of knowing something happens, it's all covered.